thought you were burglars. What are you doing up at this ungodly hour anyway?
Work.
On a Saturday?
Oh, weekends are a thing of the past.
Yeah, that's your problem, not mine.
You won't be saying that when I offer you a lift in my Lamborghini. Baggy.
That's pure muscle, that is. Yeah, come on, cop a feel.
No, thanks. I was talking about the shorts.
They're for kipping in, not for posing in.
Speaking of which...
Bed?
Posing. How'd you fancy being a model?
Not much.
Oh, go on. We need some dishy bods for the catalogue, male and female.
Well, thanks for the dishy, but no thanks. Anyway, what's your problem? There's no lack of local talent around here willing to get the kit off for you.
In your experience, is that?
Market Street's packed full of Spice Girl wannabes. I'll ask them if you want.
No, thanks. I want to talk girls into the knickers, not out of them.
Ooh, what's that?
To say my mum's plaque's ready and can they have the balance? Don't waste much time, do they?
Hey, how does this grab you? A day at the races?
Typical.
What?
You. Pretend there's nothing wrong and it might just go away.
Oh, you're not still going on about that lying Liam Torag, are you? Because he can take a running jump.
I hate men who use the fist.
I told you, I never touched him.
Ever since we were a kid and I saw my dad hit me mum. Not regular, but often enough to make me glad when he did a runner.
So because your dad battered your man, that makes me a psychopath too?
He weren't a psychopath. Just a man with a lousy, rotten temper.
Well, like me, you mean?
You have been known to lose it.
Once. And I've never raised my hand to anybody since. Not even that lying scumbag who started all this. Much as he deserves it.
Well, somebody did.
Oh, good luck, somebody weren't flaming me.
So why did he say it was?
Oh, wise up, Duke, so you give him some money. Oh, I'm going for a wash. Are you coming to races or what? Suit yourself.
When did the Duckworths get back from Las Vegas, do you know? Emily, give them a chance. They've only just gone. I was talking to Imogen Price.
Married to a solicitor?
That's the one. She used to be a barmaid in Tiger Bay.
Irene Buckley in them days, otherwise known as the Sailor's Rest.
Bet Gilroy could tell you a tale or two.
Nevertheless.
She's now a respected member of the community.
Right.
And treasurer of the Friends of Weatherfield General.
Do you know, I wish I had a wicked past, don't you?
She has.
Rita. Now, I mentioned the raffle, but oddly enough, she knew nothing about it.
Well, Alec Gilroy were a prime mover in that. You'll have to get on to him.
I suppose so. But it does put me in rather an embarrassing position.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Ta-ra,
Hello.
Great timing, Chris. Help us with this, will you? You've got more muscles than me. Pity I didn't see you sooner. A computer weighed a ton.
Kev's been going on about getting one of these.
Yeah, but didn't do anything about it. Typical Kevin.
Oh, he's in Scarborough, you know.
Yeah, I know. So I can get on transferring the records to disc without him chipping in.
Do you want a hand?
Not from the likes of you, thank you.
Sorry?
So you should be.
Have I done something to upset you?
You want to ask Bill that?
Oh, Bill, Mr. Nice Guy Webster. He hit me.
Aye, and if I'd been in his shoes, I'd have done the same thing.
Hiya, it's a keep fit curler. Hey, you'll have to join me at aerobics.
No, thanks. I've taken enough punishment. Hey, come on in.
Hi. Thanks.
Can I get you a tea or a coffee or something?
Yeah, a cup of tea would be nice, thanks. You're looking chuffed with yourself. Romance going well?
And what romance would that be?
Well, I heard you were seeing the girl almost next door.
You keeping tabs on me now?
Oh, come on. You know what this street's like. She's very pretty.
Yeah, she's very pretty. She's very young. And unfortunately, she's not very interested.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't worry. She's a very nice wee girl. Ah, what the hell. You probably think I'm just being buck stupid.
No, I don't. I'd be pleased for you if something worked out.
As long as it was with someone who wasn't half my age.
If it made you happy.
And eased your conscience.
I do care.
Yeah, I know you do. Which is a good thing. If only for the boys, you know. Which, incidentally, is why I've got you round here. I've got confirmation about Stephen getting out. If he behaves himself, he'll be back with us a week on Monday.
That is brilliant. Does Andy know?
Andrew? No. He's away out the door these days, crack of dawn, you know, down the library. In fact, he's revising there at the moment for his last exam on Friday.
So they've both got something to look forward to.
Yeah, even though we messed up.
Yeah, I don't think we'd get Parents of the Year award, would we? Anyway, things are different now. We're different.
Well, your fling with Fraser Henderson didn't help much.
We all make mistakes. Anyway, it's new beginnings. And I've got a job interview this afternoon, so let's hope the luck holds.
What sort of job?
A respectable sort of job.
Come on, Jude, you don't want to be stuck in here all day.
Oh, I'm not mad on horses. You go, it'll do you good.
On me Todd.
Ask one of the lads.
Well, they've already made other plans by now.
Oh, well, go on your own. You're a big boy now.
It's blackmail, you know. Demanding money or else. Anyway, we'll call his bluff, say how he likes it.
Garrett, we can't risk it. What if they look up your record?
What record? I was bound over to keep the peace, which I've done. And then he wrote it was yonks ago. It'll be his word against mine.
No, it isn't, Gary. I told you, his girlfriend were there.
Oh, and she's a lying little tart and all. Anyway, what is this? I thought you were on my side.
I am. That's why I don't want you getting into bother.
So you'd rather pay up than back me up?
No. It's only 200 quid.
Only?
All right. Isn't it worth it? I mean, we've had enough grief lately.
No, what this boils down to is you still don't believe me. Would you rather believe a piece of trash than your own husband? Fantastic.
Stand there and be photographed in my bikini briefs. No chance.
What, and bra, not just knickers?
No, it's a full range of lingerie, you know, sports, underwear, nightwear.
Yeah, well, I'll do it.
Well, that's very sweet of you, Max, but I don't know how to put this. The idea is to show how the garments enhance a girl's curves.
Ah, but first you've got to have curves to enhance.
Yeah, and I've got curves. Just petite ones.
Well, when we do a petite range, I'll bear you in mind. So, is that a definite no or a maybe?
It's a definite no way. I'd rather stick pins in my eyes kind of no.
I'll leave you to think about it.
Hiya. You're all right, Gran?
What was all that about?
Oh, she wants someone to model her tacky underwear. They're trying to make out she's some sort of feminist and all.
I bet even feminists like to wear something slinky under the dungarees.
Oh, right, can you just excuse me 1 sec?
Our Steve comes out Monday after next.
Right, good.
Is that it?
Well, what do you want me to do? Throw a party?
Well, I thought you might be a little bit interested. Obviously not.
Look, Liz, I know what it means to you and Jim, but you can hardly expect it to mean much to me. I've got my own life now.
And it doesn't include Steve.
That is hardly a big surprise to you.
No, but I did I'm sorry. I shouldn't have come. I'll leave you to it. See you later.
Bye.
No, Ange. No way. Forget it.
Well, I won't expect you to do it for free. That would be a fortune,
It's
but...
not about the money. It's about me not being keen on stripping off in public.
It'll be in a professional studio. There's nothing sleazy about it.
Then why don't you do it?
Well, I've not got the shape.
And I've not got the inclination. Here, try Betty. You don't get any shapelier than that.
Try me for what? Oh, what you laughing at? Oh, stop it. Now's your chance. Ask him. They've not had a sniff of the raffle money yet. Look, would you like me to have a word with him? No, I'm sure he'll hand it over in his own good time.
Then you've more faith in our friend than Rita and I evidently have.
It sounds as if I don't trust him.
You said it, Emily.
Mind if I join you? Oh, suit yourselves. I never imposed me.
Oh, sorry. No, we were just... what would you like? What do you have?
Mr. Gilroy, could I have a word?
Yes, well, if it's about a holiday, you'll have to speak to Deirdre. As of last week, I am a gentleman of leisure.
No, it's about the raffle. Only The hospital don't seem to have had any proceeds yet.
Well, no, well, they won't, as long as the Duckies are still in Vegas. Let's hope they don't blow it on the one-armed bandits, eh?
Jack's not got it. He told me you'd taken it to the bank.
See, his brain cells are just dropping off at a rate of knots. It's the penalty of age, you know. No, it was him, messing about as he does. One minute he was seeing to it, then the next it was me, you see.
So who did?
Well, it was me, now I come to think about it, yes. With everything going on, Betty's quite right.
Daft old biddy's not lost to marbles yet, he means.
So I can tell them you'll be letting them have a cheque.
I shall be making it my first priority, Emily.
Maud, I think I'm entitled to know exactly what I'm supposed to have done.
I used to be very fond of you. I even offered to have you as a lodger once, when you found yourself without a roof over your head.
And very grateful I was.
I wouldn't have been as quick as if I'd known then what I know now.
No, what?
Shouldn't you two go somewhere private to sort out whatever it is?
I've got nothing to be embarrassed about. He's the one that goes around seducing helpless women.
What women? Oh, she hasn't.
Glad to get it off her conscience. But I don't expect that's a word that you'd be familiar with. By heck, I'm not surprised that that nice little wife of yours left you.
Kept you.
To the flame now, do you think you're talking to?
I'm talking to you because I'm calling the shots round here, right?
You're a pig, you know that.
It's not me who goes around battering people, though, is it?
And suppose I tell you to get stuff.
Look, if you want to see Fatso in the nick, it's fine by me. Might be fine by you, too. Give yourself a chance to find out what a real man can do.
Oh, yeah? You got somebody in mind, have
Look,
you?
I'm getting bored of this. If you've got the money, I'll do it. Take me bruised ribs down to the cop shop. It's your choice.
On the strict understanding that we, neither of us, clap eyes on you again.
Look, it's fine by me. How do you think you're playing at? There's only 150 here.
That's all I've got.
No way, 200. That was the deal. Better rest by tonight, all other boys had it.
Don't look so uncomfortable. You have a drink with your other boss.
Yeah, but
Come on, you don't strike me as the shy type.
I'm not shy.
So, what's the problem?
Okay, well, I know about you and him. I know what's going on.
I see. And let me guess, you don't approve.
It's not up to me to approve or disapprove. I just like Sally.
Good. Then you won't say anything to upset her then, will you?
Well, don't you think you should...
What?
Well, just leave him alone.
Maybe. I've decided to do just that. You know, you're a very good-looking lad, Chris. You want to loosen up. Especially at your tender age.
You know where we stand, Jim. Been through it.
Yeah, I know. Trouble is, I keep getting this voice in my head says, you know, I think that wee girl actually quite likes you a lot, you know? And then something else is telling me, sorry, Jimbo, but you've had the brush off.
No, you're not getting the brush off. I just want us to be mates, you know.
Mates?
Yeah. Have the odd meal together, the odd drink. Cry on each other's shoulders if need be.
That sounds to me suspiciously like a girlfriend.
There's no way I could think of you as my girlfriend, Jim.
Well, that's a relief. No, it's just, well, my old head finds it a bit tricky getting around friendship, stuff like that, you know. But, if that's the way you want it, Sammy, then that's the way it'll be.
You're a lovely fella. And I hope one day you get your life back together again.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Steve, he's getting out of the big house next week, so that's a start, isn't it?
Yeah, can't wait to meet him. Is he like you?
No, no, not at all. He's the good-looking one. You won't find many wee girls saying, let's just be friends, they are, Stephen.
I've told that curly watts what I think about him. Our Maureen's give me the whole story.
I don't think Maureen wants it spreading around, Maud.
She's a silly girl, but don't take it out on her. She was led astray.
Maureen is a full-grown woman. I think she knows exactly what she was doing.
Anyway, give it another chance. Do both of you a favour.
Let's leave it. Wish she'd keep her neb out.
Well, women like.
Samantha, can I have a quick word, please, in private?
Oh, Judy, can't it wait? I'm a bit busy here.
No.
Right. Betty? Yeah? Could you hold fort, please?
OK, love.
Oh, you just caught me. I was just closing up early. We can blame Rita. She's the one talking about playing truant. So if you'd like to join me on a drive, I'm going to have tea and pastries in the trough of Bowland.
Why did you have to go and tell your mother?
Tell her what?
About me and you having sex?
I'd rather thought we made love.
No, it was sex. Both times.
We cared for each other.
No, we were both fed up, lonely, any port in a storm.
It wasn't like that.
It was hardly a raging love affair either.
I had to tell her. Because I had to explain, you see, why Bill had gone ballistic, and then when she knew what...
Yeah, I see. So Maud gets bored, does she? She gets nosy. And then my reputation is hung out to dry yet again.
She won't tell anybody.
Too late, she already has. Half the population of Weatherfield.
No.
Oh, yes. And who's the village idiot yet again, eh? What have I done to deserve women like you, and Malone, and even Raquel?
Don't you lump me in with them. They treated you badly. I didn't. I'm your friend.
Oh, yeah, with friends like you, who needs enemies? Hey, Maureen.
Surely, if you go to the electricity and explain it to them...
It's a final demand.
Well, even so. How did you let it get this far? I mean, you're both working.
Well, Gary thought I'd seen to it. He thought I had. It happens.
Well, even so.
Well, it couldn't have come at a worse time. I mean, I'm still paying off my mum's funeral.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, Ju, but I mean, it's not down to me to sub your wages. A fiver, maybe, but not 50 quid. You'll have to stall them till Jack and Vera get back.
How do you fancy a run out to Southport later on? We could have a trot down the prom, treat ourselves to a posh meal, live like ladies for a change. What do you say? Sold.
Oh, Emily, just the person I'm looking for.
Really? If it's a date for tonight, she's already booked.
No, it's that raffle business. I've done all the paperwork, and you'll be pleased to know I'm now in a position to settle up.
There was no rush. It would have done on Monday.
Oh, no. I like to honour my obligations.
That's really kind. They will be pleased.
Yes, I'm just sorry you had to jog my memory.
Alec, come for Sunday roast tomorrow.
What have I done to deserve this?
Nothing. It's by way of an apology.
What for?
Well, for thinking nasty thoughts.
You're not still grafting, are you?
Well, somebody's got to get these samples out, and I don't see any little elves and fairies.
Yeah, and watch all this caffeine, you know, it'll make you happy.
Your concern is touching. Now bog off and leave me to get on with it.
Ah, you're really going for this, aren't you?
It's a struggle. I feel like that guy Sisyphus. Rolled a stone up to the top of the hill, and when he got to the top, it just rolled back down again. And my so-called partner sunning himself in foreign parts doesn't help.
Well, is there anything I can do?
Well, you can stitch the lace on this if you like. Don't worry, I'll cope.
And have you had any luck on the old model front, then?
Oh. I don't know where all these Spice Girl lookalikes are you keep going on about, but they're not exactly crawling out the woodwork.
Right, well, I'll be off then. Do you want me to get you a pizza or something?
Chris, just go. You're sounding more like my mother every minute.
I know they say leopards never change spots and everything, but say he has changed.
I don't want to discuss this, Max.
No, say he comes out and he gets a proper job and everything, you know, behind a desk. Suit and tie. Dead nerdish like, but, you know, changed man. You still fancy him? Or was that part of the attraction? Him living on the edge?
Oh, you just talk rubbish sometimes.
No, I'm just speculating.
No, it wasn't part of the attraction. And even if he has changed, I wouldn't fancy him because I happen to be engaged to another bloke, if you hadn't noticed.
Yeah, but you must have some feeling about him coming out.
Yeah, I have. But I'm sorry to disappoint you, but if I am bothered, it's because he might try and make trouble.
Well, Alan knows you used to live with him. There's no shock horror in that.
Yeah, but Stevie's quite capable of stirring things up between us.
What lies you mean?
Hmm.
Yeah, but there's something really romantic about it, isn't there?
How'd you make that out?
Well, having a guy beside in you. Even though he's gone and got married to somebody else and you've been engaged to somebody else, he still won't let go. I'll never have anyone like that about me.
Believe me, Max, you really wouldn't want it.
Well, here's to you.
To both of us. It's about time the gods smiled on us.
Well, I'm glad somebody's got something to celebrate.
It's Madam's new job.
Oh, I shall drink to that. Samantha, can we have another bottle of red wine over here, please?
Hang on, we've only just started this one.
When we finish that, then we'll have another one. Let's toast Liz's job in style.
You don't even know what it is yet.
What is it?
It's a hotel, the Warwick on Chepstow Road.
Ooh, just a minute. Right. To the Warwick.
To the Warwick.
To the Warwick. Thank you.
I've been thinking, might be better if I move out of the flat.
Well, I can put up with it if you can.
Put up with me being your tenant, man.
No, with the situation.
Well, if you can put up with it, I can. For the time being.
Don't ask.
So, I heard you turn Angie down then about the pickies.
Yeah, and if you've come to flatter your eyelids at me, you're wasting your time.
I wouldn't dream of it. Though I thought you might have stuck with her, though, you know, sisterly solidarity and all that.
Solidarity? What, getting my kit off?
Well, I never had you down as a shrinking violet, Sam.
Excuse me? Angie also told me that you weren't exactly thrusting yourself forward as a model either.
Yeah, well, that's a bit different, isn't it?
Surprising that. Well, I tell you what, I will show some solidarity.
Great.
And so will you.
What?
Well, they're making boys' knickers as well, aren't they? Deal?
Judy not in, but?
I've not seen her since dinner time. Have you been working?
Races.
He's off enjoying himself while she's left at home worrying about the bills.
What's that?
Nothing, honey. What can I get you?
Just after.
Take it your Yankee never came in then.
You take it right. I couldn't pick a winner in a one-horse race.
She's here. Go easy, Lee.
You got my money or what?
No. 150's your lot, and you're damn lucky to get that.
Courts of the ward be 3 times as much for the damage your old man did.
How do I know you're not lying about Gary?
Look, that's your problem, not mine. I'm going to give you another 48 hours. If you don't have 100 quid by then, you might find yourself prison visiting.
100? I'm only 50 short.
I'm charging interest for messing us about. Monday night, 7 o'clock. It's your last chance. Come on.